Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll get that to Wilson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They put Wilson in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, Young. And that is incomplete. Geno Stone that time, all over him in coverage. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. His kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A huge play there for the Bengals. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll stay on the ground. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. Gesicki, the man in motion. On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal. From out of the gun here on third down. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On play action, Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw is Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Young. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Young. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and 5. Here's Young. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action with Young. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Young to throw on 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Young. Jets are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. They'll run. It's Hall. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jets will tie the game at 6.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
On the return is Chase Brown. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Burrow. That's complete. Jermaine Burton. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Higgins sent in motion. Burrow. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Now a toss play, running left, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Young. This one complete right side. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Young. On a throw here, right side. Falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On comes Thomas Morstead. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run with Moss to begin the drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we can come out with a hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, Burrow. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They will run it over center with Hall. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. At the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line. From the gun, it's Young. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On 2nd down, Young. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Burrow on the bootleg. Down the field, he's got Burton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, you know we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Coming out of the gun, Burrow. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers. Trying to...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw, Young. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here now, third and 5. Here's Young. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Young to throw on first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. They'll run here. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down. Burrow. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. To throw is Young. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New York. The PAT, up and good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A 1st down throw for Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
He's got it! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and long. Back to throw, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
All right, so sometimes as a coach, Mike, you just got to step in and take over. And I think in this case, you're going to look at your quarterback and say, I don't care how open that guy looks. If that defender's on that half the field, throw it to the other half, because this is the 2nd time he has picked you off, and I guarantee the only thing on his mind right now is getting a 3rd.
And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They give to Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Quick throw, taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Young to throw on first down. That is caught side of the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is up and through. And the Jets tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Panay Wanwu now to return. Now an opening past the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Burrow. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. Hall, a 1st down and more. And he's got another one. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Now, Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Throwing is Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right,
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal. Following the penalty, they'll run it. No signal, and we will not get one. He's stopped short, and now it's third and goal.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Here we go. Burrow now. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, fourth and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll try the right side with Hall. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.